gentlemen, welcome back to Classic 9 Team or No Team. We have got Crit Nick versus Huge. Undoubtedly the two worst teams to come out of Deal or No Deal.
Easily do. And I got to say, great matchup. Honestly, you know, they stack up pretty well against each other. Both teams are pretty much, what if DK brought his less cool friends?
Yeah, and one DK is really loyal, and the other one's like, I got a bunch of different friends. One DK is like, I got an archetype of friend I really like.
Oh, baby, Monty Mole,
Wow.
he gets it done.
I never thought I'd be able to say this, but you just a 100% batting average with Monty Mole.
Dude.
And he's going to keep it going.
Batting 1,000 with Monty.
Dude, this is for real. Like, the one thing Huge's team could do is now if he lands a good Birdo egg, he'll score runs.
Yeah, for sure.
But he's got to hit the ball.
Here's the thing. Monty Mole has a good bat. Okay? Monty Mole has a good bat. The only problem is his fielding is doo-doo garbage. And, you know, that's really the big thing.
All right. He might be singing. I'm going to be so real. That was a great hit. I was going to say I'm going to be so real. There's a world where I would not have sent. This is going to be so unfortunate if he gets out here. He's sending everybody. I think we need to do some shenanigans. Okay.
Oh,
This is a sacrifice you got to
no.
make. You got someone on third. You can do some bunting shenanigans. It wasn't too bad.
If you're going to sacrifice anyone, Monty's the guy. You
have so much
many.
excess.
There's so many Montys to spare.
The one thing that I'm really curious about is if another good hit with Monty. The thing I'm curious about is if we get good enough with Monty's bat and find ourselves on like DK Jungle. Can we see an all Monty triple chem grander?
I think
Does
you'll
he have
see a
it in
charge. I think you'll see a charge for sure.
Another good hit. It's fair. It's fair. It's fair.
Ooh, baby. Gets to first and second.
I'll tell you what. Here we go. I don't know if we're going to charge here, but we're definitely going to see only Monty's on if he gets on.
We're not seeing it on Yoshi's, dude. Yoshi's is gigantic. There's
Luckily,
no
we're not
way.
at Yoshi's.
Perfect. Dude, he should have charged. It was perfect.
That would have been a home run, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No, probably not. Baby.
All right.
It was pushed, baby.
One run already. Not bad. Here's a fun fact. This is the second game of this classic,
Yeah.
and Huge has already scored more runs than Dennis.
Wow. That's big.
That is a great Diddy Banana. Lands exactly where you want it to, and there's a lot of stinky doo-doo arms on this team, so no problem turning it into two.
Yeah, Monty Mole, really bad in the field.
And that is a perfect charge from DK. Unfortunately, perfect is a meaningless word in this game.
That's what we call strike one. Absolutely, Huge. You're so real.
That's true. It is strike one. You know what? We were really commending Huge's offensive prowess.
Dude, hold on. Never mind. I was going to sneeze, but then me saying hold on made it stop.
Hey, man, I learned in Thunderbolt, if you mess up your brain, you don't sneeze.
Wow. I've scrambled my own brain.
I don't know what – I was like, this is going to be Huge's big problem is the defense.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
like literally his best defense is going to be learning Monty's bat so well that when you hit 5 runs, you don't mind giving up 4. Oh, but stealing is going to be kind of impossible against Huge, so that's something to know.
The big thing for Huge's team is if the opponent, whoever Huge is against, has a bad left field or like third base, Monty is going to be feasting, bro. He's going to be feasting.
That's true, and you know what? That's not too bad. 1 run apiece for each of these dog teams. And we're still going. And speaking of dogs, oh my God, how could I not notice? Avert your eyes, but avert them from the game quickly to the right. You'll see Crit Nick is rocking one of Dinger City's new logos. They were in the last game as well. But oh my God.
Yeah, big dog. Great play. Let's
That's
go.
what the Crit Nick Big Dogs are all about. All 6 of these new logos are available on our new shop. Check it out. Link in the description. It's not dingercity.com yet, so go to whatever the link is. Maybe dingercityshop.com. Honestly, we're telling you all this before it's locked in, but there's a link. Use the link.
Real.
But yes, all 6 of the original teams that were not originally designed by Jack now have official Jack designs. Support Jack. We've also got a Team or No
Jack.
Team shirt. Garth Gator's shirt is officially up. A lot of good stuff in the new shop. Check it out.
Jack really popped off, man. Can I get a jack off on 3? 1, 2, 3. Jack off! That was awesome, guys. Thanks for supporting me in that. Really interesting. I want to just call back for a second, hark back. You just got some righty Monties. Switching it up Monty style is interesting. I don't know if I like it.
Maybe he was, this is his first time. Maybe he was like, what if I'm really good with the righty Monties? Now I know for the rest of the games to go all righty.
Hey, yeah,
Maybe
fair
it would
enough.
just like throw in a few weirdos to play it the safest.
Einstein didn't get it all right the first time, you know?
Do you not for sure?
I didn't.
What
beat
was his
him.
first try?
I probably unrecorded. You probably didn't jot it down.
You got to imagine you just praying for a horrific double play.
His first try was probably like looking for
Drinking a lava lamp.
I was gonna say as like a baby, like looking for a teat to suckle upon.
But he found a lava lamp.
He failed. Exactly. So what we're saying is you should drink lava lamps and you'll be really smart.
From what I've heard
Yeah.
through the grapevine is you can drink a lava lamp, but only
Oh, wow.
successfully, usually only one time.
That makes sense.
Every attempt past one is dangerous. One's also dangerous, but if you live through one, it doesn't make two any less dangerous.
That's crazy.
I don't know what's in a lava lamp. I can't imagine it'll
lava,
kill
dude.
you.
It's lava. It's right there in the title.
I feel like it might just be oil and water.
This is a big spot for Kritnik. It's his captain at the plate.
That's
He's
true.
got to start a burn. He's conservative with it there. Yikes. Yikes.
Hey, man, if you know how to hit with Diddy, you kind of just can.
Oh,
It's
baby!
going to go right to a Monty Mole, unfortunately.
That is unfortunate.
But all right, you know what? Nick did what Huge failed to do. A second run.
Great stuff, Kritnik. Kritnik's really, he's laying it all on the line. He's really, you know, playing to his strengths out there. He's putting himself out there. Can I take the floor for a second, Tyler?
Of course.
You know, Nick is really inspiring me. Oh, just misses. You know, being himself. I said going into this classic that I was gonna be my true, authentic self.
Of course.
And I kind of approached my team creation with that. You were there. Do you remember the team that I got?
Yes, you got the all-green team.
So, considering I'm the all-green team and I was being my true, authentic self, I think it only tracks that my true, authentic self is green. Oh, yeah, dude. It feels great to be me, you know?
He's so green, gang.
I hope you guys like it and appreciate what I'm putting down.
And you know what, dude? We actually have a fail-safe if you don't. Jack, can you edit him out of the video?
Make me do cool stuff, bro. It's like Chowder, you know, the backgrounds like on the characters.
I have always
move around.
that was my favorite thing about Chatter. 'Cause I didn't like the show that much, but I thought the design was fantastic.
I can't really see the game.
Do you need to?
Can I just
It's
guess what's
bases
happening?
loaded, Monty.
Monty's at the plate.
Dude,
That
the
was gonna be
Monty,
my guess.
the Monty Grand Slam would be a legendary moment.
I think I'm gonna cut holes for the eyes after this.
I'm sorry, you're gonna always have the hood up? That's the plan? He bobbled! He bobbled! Oh my goodness!
baby!
Huge gets a run out of it, and I think it might be bases loaded for Monty.
Hot as heck in there. I think probably not.
Are we back to? No, it's definitely Monty. Oh, but it's this Monty.
We got Ronti here.
Listen,
Going
man.
for the charge.
I would be charging too. I respect
It's
the
like-
hell out of it. It's up.
Really
it will
bad.
likely not come down.
It's really bad to charge. On jungle maybe, but here, man, I don't know.
That wasn't going on, Jungle.
Yes.
He's gonna love. This team's begging for Peach's Garden.
That's real. That is real.
All right, DK up, DK also down. That's how it goes.
DK up, DK down.
All right, back to back, the two best players on Kritnik's team. DK in the green pair. The rest of his team is pretty dog.
You mind if I take my pants off real quick?
Yeah, dude, you gotta do,
All right,
man.
thanks, man.
Oh, you
I
got
appreciate
green under there?
I'm not telling.
Okay, I'm not looking until you tell
Yeah,
me.
you can look.
He's green.
Birdo, what a catch, man.
He's green down there.
I'm green to
You
the
know, we've been
gills.
poo-pooing on the defense of Huge's team.
It's bad.
The infield is kind of good.
The middle
it
infield.
is DK Birdo.
The middle infield is cracked. The
That's
rest
where, I
of
feel
it
like
is
that's where
bad.
most of the ball goes.
You
If
know.
Huge could bankroll his way into like a good left fielder and a good pitcher, I think he might do okay.
That is true. Yeah, we don't know what the banker might offer, how these teams might evolve and change over time. Like,
That's true.
It really could be anyone's ball game.
The banker is a mysterious man. No one knows how his mind works. No one even knows who he is. So
I was close, so we were almost.
you almost went out to dinner with him. I think you spat in his face though and didn't take the deal he offered you.
Yeah.
But it's okay, as you were being your authentic
sure, for
self,
sure.
and you wouldn't have been green otherwise.
I wouldn't have been. I gotta take the.
You gotta take the greens when they come.
Take the greens as they come. Exactly. He's putting me in the limelight.
That's rough.
Deal with Monty.
I guess you have to lead off with Burrow, where like if it's a good egg, you might be on second base.
Yeah. Huge getting hits left and right. 10 hits for Huge. 5 hits for Kritnik. Which is kind of crazy considering Huge's defense is all Monty's.
It's not all Monties, man. I'm staring at DK and Birdo right now, and they are one of the strongest infield duos there is.
That is true. That is true. Nick does have a lot of low trajectory characters that have to hit past the middle infield. You're right. You're right.
Comes Ronald's.
Ronnie Roll.
You know, I don't. Actually, I think I was the one. I may have been the one that named him Ron. I can't even really speak to it because it's been so long. Dennis, did I name him Ron, or did you name him Ron? Did someone in Dinger City name him Ron, or is it an internet?
No.
Riley. Okay, cool. I had to clear it up. Dennis thinks it's Riley. I'm going to take his word for it. So now I can ask the question instead of embarrassing myself. Was he named Ron because he's red and yellow as Ronald McDonald? Oh my goodness! A perfect Paragoomba dinger. And now Huge has to get blackout drunk.
FPT, man, Integrosity rules state that if Paratroopa hits the perfect home run, you gotta drink yourself silly. That's crazy, dude. What
Holy
a shot,
smokes.
man. What
I
a
did
shot.
not see that coming. That was a bit of a plot twist.
That was, I can't believe he did it, man. On Yoshi's guard, on Boshi's Industrial Park. Knocks it out of the park. That's crazy. Another dude. Critnik's a perfect merchant, man. He's hitting perfects left and right. Surely he'll charge and do it again.
Oh man,
that's crazy, bro.
That was a big inning.
That's
Usually has to
crazy.
make something happen here.
Team
Which, you know,
Oyoki.
you've got Birdo, and if the egg is good, which it's failed to be, it's always gone right to DK, who needs the protein, so I get it. But
if I'm Huge, I'm hoping that the banker offers me to swap out Birdo for another Monty.
really,
I mean, I'm watching the game, man. I'm watching the
you
game.
know what?
I'm
That's
seeing how the
fair. I
bats are
think
going.
collectively the Monties have performed pretty well.
All right, star chance here. Nice to keep
Ooh,
Nick
Jason,
off
I
the
actually
star.
have to use the bathroom. Do you mind holding down the fort?
Oh, down the fort. Ooh, crazy out there. Yeah, hey, dude, I'm on it, no problem. I can't catch your microphone as it drops in the 5th inning, but
Hey, it's me, the banker. Hello? Am I in your pocket?
I got you, banker.
Thank you so much, Jason. Critnik, you are up 2 runs over Huge. In front of you, you will see 2 buttons. One that says yes, and one that says no. Here is your offer. If you only throw strikes for the rest of this game, you can upgrade 1 character on your team to any non-captain character in the game. If Huge wins, he gets the same deal. If you are to accidentally throw a ball, that character must be walked. You have to throw strikes for the rest of this game. If you accidentally throw a ball, you walk the character. Winner gets a character upgrade to a non-captain character.
Either of us need that upgrade, so whoever gets it. Team!
That's a deal.
Wow. So that's a great boon to get. But this is risky for Critnik because if he walks Monty Mole, he has to walk every single Monty on. Oh my gosh.
No, he has. Whenever he accidentally throws a ball, that character gets walked.
I thought it was for the rest of the game.
He has to only throw strikes for the rest of the game.
God, I thought the walk was for the rest of the game.
No,
as
that's
well.
so messed up.
That's what I'm saying.
1 ball to Monty and that's 7 walks. That's like,
So if you accidentally okay, cool.
if you throw a ball to Monty, you walk that Monty. If you throw a ball to Birdo, you walk that Birdo.
Okay. That's
That's
not
what the
too
banker
shabby.
said. I heard from the bathroom.
Yeah, you know, I'm kind of glad me and the banker didn't go out. I think our communication would have been pretty poor.
Yeah, it would have been awkward.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. It's going to be Strike City here. Only strikes all the time. Monty Mole.
And also, there's an element of this that's pretty interesting for Huge, because if he feels like something might be too close to the line, he can just try and let it go. And if it's a ball, it's a hit.
That's true. That is true. That is very interesting. Really big for Huge. I mean, if you can upgrade, like you can go with Boo and get a top tier pitcher and a great hitter. You know, I feel like that's really what Huge's team needs is a pitcher. You know?
Oh yeah, if Huge wins this one, my immediate pick would be sorry Monty, welcome Boo.
Oh my gosh.
Unfortunate.
Oh my gosh, did he almost miss that? All right. Now we're swapping sides. Crit Nick stepping to the plate. That's a ball. That's a walk. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. What do you have to say about that?
What's going on?
The ball that Huge just threw?
You can throw balls.
I thought, oh, I see.
The deal was in Crit Nick's hands.
I understand. And if Huge wins, Huge just gets the boon.
So,
oh my God.
Yeah. So the way so the banker has informed me.
Yeah. Of course.
That basically 9 out of 10 times the deal is going to be offered to the person in the lead because they have more to give up.
That makes sense.
And if they agree to give up whatever the banker is asking for, the winner will unlock the boon offered.
Either way. Okay, that's very cool. That's very cool.
Yeah, it's a very interesting thing that the banker came up with. That's a good hit.
Wow.
That's a great hit.
That is a really good hit. That Piranha Plant helping Crit Nick out big time. Now we got Goomba at the plate. Nice.
That's
Crit
another.
Nick.
Oh,
He's so good with Goomba, man. He's so good with Goomba. Getting the star for it as well.
You know what's crazy? With the way Nick's playing right now, I mean, he hit a home run with Para. He's good with Goomba. If you win this game, is your tag out Green Koopa? Is he the one you get rid of? The average person would say Para Goomba. But I think for Nick, the right cut is Green Koopa.
I think it makes sense. I definitely don't see fault with it, you know. Paragoomba is good in the field. He's quick. He's got 7 speed. He's got the super jump. Like, it's not too bad fielding-wise. And Nick's making the bat work, so, you know, you're not really seeing that as too much of a sore spot. This is going to be
It's going to be an out. You needed a few of those.
Dude, I think that was a double play ball. With
Andrew
Monty.
is showing the players his phone when we're in the middle. Oh, he's showing the camera his phone?
All right, if you pause and zoom in, you'll see a small
cat.
cat.
On the player cam, there's a cat from Andrew.
That's like 5 layers of screen to get through to see the cat.
Oh, he's so
Yo, he's up and about. That's really good.
Louis is a cutie. I love Louis.
I've met Louis. Louis is great.
Bye, Louis.
Louis goated. Such a tiny cat, man. Such a
good
tiny
hit.
Cat. Oh no.
All right, now we're back in Strike City. A ball is a walk. Strikes are hittable. You are Monty. Not again! Oh, we're clean this time. We're clean this time.
Jumping. Uh-oh.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh,
Yeah.
God. Oh, God.
Oh, safe. He's safe. What? Zoom enhance on that,
Dude,
man.
I think that's the second time this game that you just like pushed something that you just absolutely didn't have to push. He needs to with a team like this, you take what you can get.
The team like this, you're just gonna be single with Monty, man. Monty's not that fast.
Dude, it's good. It's good. We're good. We're happy.
Oh, very close.
I was gonna say not another terrible egg. It's so messed up.
All right.
The strike. I would have looked at that one too, though.
Ay. That's going to be that inning for Huge. No 2-out rally. Hopping back over to Crit Nick. Crit Nick has been putting up numbers, man.
Well, and that's why this is such an interesting deal, because obviously Crit Nick's offense has been solid, but Huge's defense has been bad. So the upgrade being to make Huge's offense even better is like, can the offense be so good that you can dig yourself out of this hole? 4 runs in 2 innings is typically not what you want to see, but with only strikes, I might be like, it's doable.
Dude, here's the thing, too. If Huge can lock in on Nick's pitching, he's playing with the same character. So you're going to have that down, you know what I mean? And you could just string runs. You could have a monster inning if you really just get a feel for things. All right, ball. 1-2 count. See you later. See you later, Red Para. Stinky character. Dude, did you see that just now? It was like a screen of all these really cool people.
Oh, yeah, it was a bunch of Monties.
Oh, before that, dude, it was the members.
Oh, what a catch from Para. What in the fuck?
Member mode.
This is messed up.
Yes,
This is messed up.
brutal.
It's a massacre.
Yeah, Nick's I think he's just like, you know what? prove it to me, you know? Prove it to
Hey,
me.
you know what? He took the deal. He felt confident in his abilities, and it's going to work out great for him, man. I mean, you're likely going to see maybe a home run hitter or something added to the team. Well, you might get a Bro or a Petey or a King Boo out of this. Or if you want like a more competent pitcher, he's got 2 monkeys. That's not the route I would go. He might go a Madge. Who knows? But this is it's a strong upgrade on the table, and it's permanent. That character is added to your team.
Madge is such a good upgrade to any team, dude. It's going to be a double play ball. Great stuff, Huge. Here's the thing. I think for Huge batting, you kind of, because you know it's going to be a strike, right?
Yeah.
But you don't know where it's going to be a strike. I think you should just like hone in on one half of the plate and be like, I'm just going to swing here. You
That
know?
could work.
I'm only taking inside balls. You know?
Well, I'll tell you what, it's 3 Monties, so you're just really going to have to lock in.
That was the one to lock in on.
It's all right. We're going to have 2 more just like it.
That was
That was
the
a
one to
great
lock in
hit,
on.
unless this plan screws him. It didn't.
We're good.
And he's hanging out. It's a star chance. This is fine. We have to make a lot of good things happen here. We want to see DK or Birdo. DK or Birdo are really our only chances of tying this game up. Swinging out of his shoes a little bit. Good thing Monty's barefoot. That's going to go right to DK. Unfortunate, but fine. We turned around fast enough.
I believe. I believe.
There's
in the
DK,
Monty.
and Birdo's right after him. So we just really got to get on here. This is the important one.
I mean, you know, kind of.
They're all important. They're all important. But
You
you know,
are-
the more you can see, the more you fart.
You'll have to drive in Birdo.
True.
To tie the game.
But, you know, I'd feel pretty good about it if I had bases loaded for a good Birdo egg. That was a ball, man. He should have probably not swung at it. He's got to keep that element in mind, and unfortunately, I think that might be the game. It's a weak arm. We're still going.
Still
There's
here.
still a chance.
We're still here.
We're still here. This is the Monty after Birdo needs the touch home on 2 outs.
Jam.
It's going to be Herculean.
That
Another
is
bad
the
egg.
ball game. That Birdo, man. Birdo not looking too shabby, or looking very shabby, rather.
Congrats to Crit Nick. He'll win a deal, and like the deals in the videos, he needs to tell us who it's going to be right now. Come into the booth, Crit Nick.
What's up, guys? Crit Nick. I think that the easiest character to eliminate from my team, you'll see Power Goomba, you'll see Red Paratroopa, you'll see Green Koopa. I hate Green Koopa the most, so I'm gonna kick Green Koopa off my team. Weird decision. You can have a green character right
Hey,
there for you.
just pretend I'm not here, bro.
You got it. And I'm between Magic Koopa and Petey Piranha. But I think I'm going to take Petey Piranha onto my team.
Based.
I needed it so bad.
It's based, bro.
See you next time, guys. Digger City out!